I intend to Kelsel. I want to see him on the double. Immediately, Commander. Kelsel's heart sank, but he still managed a weak, almost desperate attempt at distraction. Have a bubble bus, sir, and I will buy you a new gift, sir. A very shiny, highly polished bubble bus for your personal enjoyment, Admiral. Just then, Chuckle Higgins, whose lookout duty had been thoroughly neglected, burst onto the scene, yelling at the top of his lungs, Harry, Harry, everybody out. Let's go! Enemy incoming. Sir, nip planes. An aerial attack. Commander. A sudden earth-shattering explosion rocked the ground, sending everyone scrambling for cover. Debris rained down from the sky as a nip bomber made a low, terrifying pass over the atoll, dropping its deadly cargo. Get away, Admiral, Kelsel yelled, dragging Treadwell towards the nearest reinforced bunker. I don't know if you see this, but this is all part of the plot, Admiral. He's just faking it, Harry. It's all right. He was now confusing Boffington's earlier accusations with a very real danger. Boffington, have you lost your mind? Admiral Treadwell cried, clearly bewildered by the sudden aerial attack amidst the ongoing farce, clinging to Kelsel's arm. We must seek shelter at once. Not to the shelters, Boffington shrieked, making a beeline for a flimsy supply shack instead, convinced the girls were hiding there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Admiral. Oh, hey, Mr. Kelsel, please, I'm over here, trying to rescue the vital supplies. He was now apparently mistaking Kelsel for his lost clothes, or possibly a particularly resilient box of crackers. Kelsel, however, was scanning frantically for his executive officer amidst the dust and explosions. I don't really see him, Pipkin. Where are you, you idiot? Beats Skip, Gus Grumbles replied, ducking for cover behind a palm tree. Figured he was here. Maybe you'd better have a look. See, he's like one. You know. He pointed dramatically to the top of a small, fortified bunker, where Pipkin Whiffle stood, completely exposed, his uniform fluttering in the wind, a beacon of sheer, unadulterated lunacy. Take a look, Kelsel cried, pointing in horror and disbelief. Sorry about this inconvenience, Admiral, but just as soon as this raid is over, then we can get back to the Whiffle case. Oh, I can tell you things about that nitwit you wouldn't believe. Truly astonishing feats of bureaucratic blundering, sir. Suddenly, a massive .50 caliber machine gun, mounted atop the bunker, began to thunder, spewing tracer rounds into the sky with a terrifying roar. And at the controls, laughing hysterically and with an uncanny, almost supernatural, precision, was Ensign Pipkin Whip, completely oblivious to the danger, and still apparently under the lingering, potent effects of the laughing gas. He was a maniacal, giggling war machine. Only Kelsel, Gus cried, pointing, his jaw agape. He's firing the big gun, Skip. I told you, Admiral, there's something about that boob taking a walk in an air raid. Boffington shrieked, completely forgetting his own earlier accusations, now utterly convinced of Pipkin's utter madness. We've got to get him. He'll be massacred. The poor fool has finally lost his mind completely. Kelsel, despite the very real danger, couldn't help but feel a surge of pride mixed with terror at Pipkin's accidental heroics. Come on, boys. I'll lay it for you. It's bad enough there's one man out there. You stay put and that's in order. Admiral, this is highly irregular. But, sir, it's suicide out there, Chuckle Higgins cried, ducking a piece of falling shrapnel. Look at him. He seems happy about the whole thing. He's enjoying the incoming fire, sir. That's what I keep trying to tell you, Admiral, Boffington exclaimed, now completely contradicting himself, his drug-addled brain shifting gears with alarming speed. The man is just not normal. He's a lunatic, I tell you, a certified maniac, Admiral. Admiral Treadwell, however, watched in stunned silence, his granite features betraying a rare flicker of astonishment, as Pipkin, with seemingly impossible aim, and a series of high-pitched giggles, peppered the nip plane. The aircraft, struck squarely, burst into flames and plummeted into the ocean with a spectacular splash. Oh, will you pipe down, Boffington? Treadwell commanded, utterly mesmerized by Pipkin's display of improbable marksmanship. Hey, you're getting closer, Kelsel. Higgins, get in here. Hey! He's got one, and I swear that he didn't even aim. The sheer, unadulterated, unexplainable luck. Oh, Mr. Whiffle, you always shoot, Kelsel announced proudly, seizing the moment, his voice ringing with praise. The D-Die Whiffle, sir. Yes, sir. A legend in the making, Admiral. The D-Die Whiffer, Treadwell muttered, completely bewildered by the sudden heroism from such an unlikely source. Hey! One-handed, right in the tail. Why, Mr. Whiffle. He lifted the whole bunch of them, single-handed. A true combat marvel, Commander. He always does, sir. It's quite typical, Kelsall bragged, his eyes twinkling, knowing full well the sheer improbability of the feat. Boffington, seeing his chance, interjected, "Be ridiculous, Admiral. They probably ran out of bombs." He simply startled them into crashing. "Admiral, I tell you, that man is totally unfit to be an officer, a complete menace." "But lay that, Boffington," Admiral Treadwell retorted, a rare, genuine smile crossing his face, his flinty eyes alight with admiration. "Anyone who would stand laughing in the face of death like that, brave lad was born to be a combat officer, a hero in the making, sir, regardless of his prior record or current mental state." Boffington slumped, utterly defeated, the argument lost. "Ah, you're right, sir. You see, Captain, I told you it was a mistake to call that fitness hearing. He's a credit to the naval service. An accidental, giggling credit, but a credit nonetheless." Admiral Treadwell turned, a serious expression on his face, to "I don't know about that. After what I've seen around this base today, I'm beginning to have grave doubt about you, Commander." "Grave doubts indeed, sir. Your command seems unconventional, to say the least, and your men are rather spirited. We may need to have a further discussion." Kelsall blanched, realizing the tables had turned once again. "Now, come on, let's go out and congratulate that marvelous young man, Admiral." He quickly steered the Admiral away from the ruins of the Nip plane and any further incriminating conversations. "Yes, sir. Bye-bye, Captain. Dude, come on, Admiral. Let's go to the scene of true heroism." Boffington watched them go, completely demoralized, a defeated, solitary figure amidst the still smoldering debris. Why is it always me? The universe conspires against me with a singular, perverse efficiency. I cannot catch a break. Later, amidst the cheers of his crew, Pipkin Whiffle was being lauded by Admiral Treadwell, who had miraculously escaped the exploding plane unscathed. "Mr. Whiffle, you were well. Magnificent is the only word for it. Magnificent," Admiral Treadwell declared, beaming, his face a picture of unadulterated pride. Pipkin, still dazed and slightly wobbly from the laughing gas, blinked. "Magnificent. What did I do, sir? I was just having fun. And, well, laughing." He shoots down an enemy bomber all by himself, out in the open, all alone, in a major attack. And he says, "What did I do?" Treadwell looked at Kelsall, utterly astonished by Pipkin's modesty. "Well, Mr. Whiffle's always very modest," Sir Kelsall explained smoothly, hiding his own relief, his eyes twinkling. "He possesses a humble spirit, Admiral, a rare trait in a combat hero." "I shot down an enemy by myself," Pipkin repeated, a slow, dawning realization crossing his face. Then, his eyes rolled back in his head. "Sir, Ensign Whiffle has a request." Admiral Treadwell smiled, delighted. "Request, Ensign?" "Anything for our hero. Name it, young man." "Yes, sir," Pipkin said. Then his eyes rolled back even further, and he swayed dramatically. "Permission to faint, sir." And with that, he collapsed in a heap, a perfect dramatic conclusion to his accidental heroism. "Yes, I was saying," Sir Kelsall continued to the astonished Admiral, as Pipkin was carried away by a few crewmen, "Ensign Whiffle's very modest, sir, and prone to such delicate reactions. Admiral, after intense combat, a sensitive soul. You see." A few days later, Commander Kelsall stood in his Torpedo Tube 73 lair, surveying his small, personal safe, its surface scarred by various experiments. "Sir, you look. I've got it, don't you, sir? I'm not going to do this. I'll show you." "All right, I'll bring the champagne over here." He was speaking to Gus Grumbles, trying to assure him of the safe's impenetrability. Gus Grumbles looked on, shaking his head. "But, sir, it's no use trying to hide it, no matter where you put it. Kelsall and his gang will get it. They always do, sir. You can't outwit yourself, Skipper." He was referring, of course, to Kelsall's own habit of liberating things around the base. Kelsal smirked,